Hey, I'm going to be your teacher.
All right, so let's talk about this a little bit.
Okay.
So what are some of the teaching principles that you use in your classroom? Let's go with one by one.
Okay, so right now in my experience, I've been teaching my students that learning should be something that they respect and value rather than think that it's a job that they have to do. It's not a job. Learning shouldn't be a job. It should be something that they appreciate, and it should always be fun. Like, they should always want to know what's happening around them and just be curious and always ask questions. And questions are the things that we ask ourselves every day, and these students that we need to teach them how to ask those questions every day to us as well. And like, and also the theory that I like to go by is that a classroom should always be a teacher-student based approach. At least that's what I would always try to make that in my school environment.
What do you mean exactly?
That it shouldn't be that teacher is at the front of all the students talking, lecturing. It should be a well-balanced, cooperating environment where students ask questions and we're there to help them and guide them and help them especially to search for the answers that they're looking for.
How do you do that in your class? Can you give an example? How do you make that situation happen?
Right now, I think because the use of technology has been well implemented in the classroom, so we use a lot of student-appropriate websites that they can search. Especially for science, like we're learning about, now that it's autumn, we're going to be learning about leaves, and you can use high technology or low technology. Low technology will be taking them outside and see for themselves and explore, investigate. And high technology is where they can use the internet and go on a website where they can watch a video about something that is being experimented on.
Okay. Any other principles you'd like to discuss about what you really value in your classroom?
I think the most important thing is just to love learning. From the student's perspective, I want them to love it. It should be something that I want them to take out, and when they walk out of my classroom, I want them to see that they learned something and remember the good parts of it. Obviously, not everything will be great and exciting, but as a teacher, I also want them to see me as a superhero. I want to be their superhero because I've had superheroes in my past academic years too. So.
Do you have any past examples of teachers or mentors that were really important for you?
I clearly remember my second grade teacher only because that was the year I came to America, and she was just there to make me feel comfortable as possible because I didn't know any bit of English.
I was going to say, you didn't speak English, right?
I didn't speak any English, and she was just there. I think because she was older too, and I saw her kind of a grandmother, so I got really comfortable with it. But she provided a lot of extra activities. I thought it was fun. I loved coloring, since white paint now, but I always loved coloring, so she'd always give me these games and puzzles where I can just color it in and color in the words, the letters, and color in the picture. So she always provided that for me, and I want to be able to give something back to my students too.
Great. You sound like you're going to be a great teacher.
I hope so.
All right. Thanks very much.
Thank you.